Oh, that's
Hey
funny as
man,
hell.
funny starts a Worth the Wait podcast, man. Welcome back, welcome back to Worth the Wait podcast. This is episode 16. No,
No, 15
this is episode 15. I feel like the episodes is flying. We didn't get to record
last
last
week.
week,
Yeah,
so this really should have been 16. It's probably why I'm introducing it like that. But go by the name of Bros,
I'm Mac.
and we have
Damn.
our first guest. Give him a round of applause.
You should have just been like, that's Clinton.
Nah, give him a round of applause. Our first guest is Clinton. Some of y'all know him. A lot of y'all don't. We gonna unpack what bro get into. Um, man,
How y'all feeling today?
man. So by me, I'm feeling super grateful. It's been a month since I've been.
Damn, it's been a month
It's
already?
been a
Oh,
month
damn,
since
bro.
I've been self-employed, aka unemployed. And honestly, bro, it just feels like mad different. Like I can wake up when I want to, go to sleep when I want to. But then again, it's like there's a control where it's like I really am putting all my efforts into getting better
In your craft.
in my craft. Like the way I think, the way I might want to do business, the way I like get ready for photo shoots or different things that we might be doing that I might be doing with different clients. So I'm meeting a lot of people. I'm not gonna lie. I'm meeting a lot of people. So it's like I know everybody's gonna be able to benefit from what I'm doing. Everybody that's close to me, everybody that needs a certain type of personnel down their journey. I feel like it's gonna be a great year. It's going to be a great year, and I'm not even talking about like profits wise, because right now I would say the money's not rolling in like I thought it would. I do have gigs booked, but um, I just feel better in who I am. I would say I feel better in who I am. Um, I have slow mornings, which I always wish for. Like I could wake up, make pancakes, make tea,
Pancakes.
walk to my desk, and just be chilling. Like, all right, I could start a YouTube video, eat my food before I actually start doing work. So it's been great for me. It's been great for me. How the post office treat you?
Same old, same
Same
old.
old, same old. Just delivering mails.
I mean, it's been alright. Can't complain.
It's not busy season though, right?
Nah, it's about to start though. Because
Yeah.
all these
Yeah.
summertime, everybody about to go on vacation, so it's just about to be hella overtime. But we got to get this chicken, so it don't even matter to me. How you
We're
doing?
not. I was about to say we're not gonna ask our guests how we doing. We can't do
No,
that yet.
no?
No.
Why
You can't ask
not?
our guests how we doing. You can't ask our guests how you doing.
Yeah.
Why we can't?
Because I got specific questions for him
Yeah.
that I need him to
I guess fuck how I'm doing.
unpack.
See,
No.
that's him,
No.
though.
It's not
I
fuck
done
how you
asked
doing.
you twice.
It's not.
I'm doing good, bro. Trying to keep moving forward. That's it.
All right. Block me up. They can talk amongst each other.
Say I'm good though.
Introduce yourself.
I was about to say.
As far as like your name, what you do. You don't gotta say your actual job.
Mm-hmm.
You don't gotta say actual job, but like what you do and what you stand for.
Type. Okay. That should be easy.
Mm-hmm.
My name's Clinton. You could say I'm founder of Gaanihu. What I stand for is keep moving forward in the face of challenges, barriers, adversity, and just try to never give up. That's really it in a simple spill.
Where can they find you on socials?
Oh, you can find me on Clinton, CLIN._.TON. I've been getting a lot of shit from my Instagram name, so I might change that at some point. But
You know when I look at it, I see a smiley face.
Yeah.
I was like, no, he clever.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody.
That's actually clever. I ain't gonna lie. What about the brand page? Where can they find you?
Yeah,
at?
brand page is _Gaanihu, GAANIHU. And as you can see, we all got the same shirt on. So these shirts coming on Friday. Not sure when y'all gonna be watching this, but it's probably gonna be already up by the time you're watching it. So
Yeah, we definitely gonna get some clips out. Normally we drop the episodes on Sunday. Audio gets dropped on Apple Podcasts and Spotify on Saturday. But during the week we'll get clips out where they'll be able to see the shirt and everything like that.
Wednesday, Friday.
Tomorrow, yeah. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday we'll be dropping clips.
Oh,
Probably
yeah.
drop something on
Oh,
Saturday
you want to
too.
drop on Thursday too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Especially I'm gonna give one to him.
Oh yeah,
For
so
like
he can
the
drop
explanation
on,
of what the
okay.
brand means and stuff like that. So
Okay.
now we rolling over.
Nah, God willing, these might be gone before Sunday when it's on Apple Music or
Hey.
Apple TV.
Hey,
God willing.
what does Gaanihu mean to you?
Gaanihu means to me like I'm the youngest of four. I know I met you guys through my older brother, so y'all basically are my big brothers too. But what Gaanihu means is like it's really keep moving forward. I'm youngest of four. Parents came from London, or really came from Nigeria, went to London, then came to the U.S. Then they had me in the U.S. So like just thinking about that is like they went through a lot of adversity and they had to keep moving forward across oceans, seas, rivers, and like so literally it's really more about just trying to have that message of keep moving forward, whatever I'm doing, whoever I'm speaking to, and just trying to be a positive light and just really trying to like iterate that message by just literally keep moving forward. Like even if you find success, you find hardships, you gotta at the end of the day keep moving forward. Time stops for nobody, so you just gotta keep pushing, no matter how hard things get, no matter how easy things get. You just gotta keep moving forward. So Gaanihu is really means a lot to me, and with the messaging, it's kind of like a positive message that people kind of really need to hear because sometimes you might have a bad day where you stop and you think, you reflect, and you get caught up and you think about it in your head. But at the end of the day, you really have to just stop and really evaluate. And then from there, you got to keep moving forward. Even if you find success, even if
Yeah, keep going.
you got to just keep going. Like you can never stop. Like time stops for nobody. Air stop. Water never stop. You literally got to keep moving forward.
You know, it's crazy. I did not know what the correlation between y'all family and London was. I never knew that.
Yeah, that's where they first went. My
Oh, you didn't know
mom.
that?
No.
Oh.
I never knew that they lived in London or like his mom and them went to London.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
You know,
Nah.
Mom Dukes had Patrick Lawrence and my
Yeah.
sister Julie in London. Then he had me, and they named me Clinton after the president.
Oh, now that I didn't know.
Yeah.
Hey, fun fact.
Yeah, that's my fun fact.
Because I really was just like every time y'all go to London, I just be like,
Nah, because I
why
remember
they
Lawrence
there?
always
Like,
saying he was born there.
Yeah, Lawrence was born in London. Yeah,
I always
sure.
remember him saying that.
Yeah, shout out Laurie.
nah, we're not shouting out Larry because I'm your boy. How I'm your boy. I'm the homie, and I don't know, bro was born in London.
Yeah, how you ain't know that? I feel like
Because it never was talked about.
Nah, I don't think.
Nah,
He mentioned that when we was younger. Type
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
I wasn't here.
Yeah.
I
So
never
wouldn't
was
know.
there.
True.
Yeah,
By the time I got here, even when me and him and Libby became the trio, like in high school, where it's like, all right, everywhere you see us, like we always together type shit. Like it just never was the topic to say like, oh yeah, this is where I was born at.
Right.
Oh, I'm from here. Now you would say I'm from here. Like I knew he was like African Nigerian, but I never
Yeah.
knew he was born in London.
Yeah.
Hey,
born in
Learn
London.
something new every day.
that's fire.
Yeah, London's where it's at.
What made you choose clothing?
I honestly like what made me choose clothing was if I create like clothing, I could kind of essentially create like my own pieces based off of things or paintings or like art pieces that meant a lot to me. I was never into fashion, honestly. I never really had a lot of clothing. Honestly, I used to take Lawrence's clothing and put it on. Like Lawrence had all the fly stuff in high school. I used to take all his stuff, wear it
He
to
was
school.
boosting.
Yeah. I was literally boosting. I was taking Lawrence's
He was
clothes.
boosting.
Oh yeah, like so I was taking his stuff, putting it on, and I was getting good feedback to a point where I met a lot of cool people who are in the fashion. I know business, like from like a business standpoint, just by my background in school. Then from there it was just like, I don't know, just trying stuff. Made a T-shirt, kind of got like a decent traction. Made some hats. I'm still just trying stuff out, trying to see what's up. But I feel like clothing kind of just fell in my lap in a way.
Hey.
It's crazy how fashion isn't your thing, or you would say wasn't.
Yeah.
And clothing literally just fell in your lap. Because I was thinking the same thing. Even that when we created, I just be like, why clothing?
Yeah.
Like, I know why I picked up a camera.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, for you, I was thinking to myself, like, why clothing? Like, there's
Yeah.
other ways to tell your story. There's other ways, you know, to be
Mhm.
an artist. But, like, clothing specifically, you know, it takes money to make money. And with clothing, I feel like it's just, like, a longer journey of trial and error.
Yeah.
Knowing material, how heavy a shirt may be, like
Because yo, these shirts feel great.
right. Knowing
Appreciate
material,
it.
how heavy a shirt can be, or thinking about what the people might like versus what I like, and finding a medium between there. So I'm just like, that's a tough place to walk.
Shit, having a creative mind just to
Keep
do
the
different
designs
jobs.
going.
Yeah, yo.
That's another
Because
question.
that's my problem.
Yeah.
That's my problem, yo.
Yeah.
A question I have for you is like, where do you find inspiration for your designs? Because not gonna lie, sometimes, bro, when bro sent me like samples, I really be looking at my phone like, what? How?
Yeah.
Like, you really got top of the line clothing ideas. Now, it's nothing wrong with, like, let's say if you've seen somebody's clothing, like, I
Yeah.
could do exactly that. and mirror that same thing, but you know, just put it into the brand way. But still,
Mhm.
I think like some of the things you come up with be like unfathomable for
Appreciate
me.
it.
I just be
Yeah,
like, what's
definitely appreciate. I don't know. I find my inspiration everywhere. I don't know if my first piece, we could probably have it pop up there. The first hoodie I came up with, that was kind of like thinking of my mom and dad in like a village, like two African people. That was like my very first like
the one
sweatsuit.
That's
you
the one I
modeled?
got.
Oh yeah, so
Yeah.
when you
The one
modeled
you
it,
got,
yeah, that's kind of how I was thinking about it, and how they were kind of kept moving forward in the blurred image. That one was pretty cool. The inspiration was like from I forgot where it was. I think I was in a mall one day and I was trying to like I think I was on Sunday and I saw my mom. She had like African outfit on. She had her hair tied. I'm like, that'd be tough if I can get a silhouette and put like on a t-shirt or a hoodie. So I tried that. But I really get my inspiration from everywhere. Like, I can look at this camera, this iPad in front of me and kind of have
find inspiration.
and find inspiration. I feel like inspiration's all around us.
It's,
Like
it depends on the artist.
yeah.
It depends on the
It
artist
definitely does.
because I feel like sometimes like you might see something differently than somebody else,
hmm
but then again, like inside you might be like, I feel like you're the type of person. Let me just say, you're the type of person that like is patient in your steps. So I know people that want to create on the Ralph Lauren, the Gucci's, the Louis Vuitton. They want to create on that level, but they're not thinking
Yeah.
about, you know, the different levels that those brands got to before they got all the way up there. I
Yeah.
feel like you just be like, all right, I'm doing this. I'm making t-shirts, just the name or the brand on the shirt. That's it.
Yeah.
Then when you get to the next thing, all right, I'm doing this. That's it. I don't feel like we ever had a conversation. You was like, nah, this not good enough though. Like,
Yeah.
I want something way better than this. Like you was just like, I'm here. This is tough. Let it sell. All right, on to the next project. All right, I'm here.
Yeah.
Then it got into graphics. Then it got into the new logos and everything. I'm
Mhm.
just like,
Yeah, and I feel like I'm still trying stuff. You know, I feel like I came a long way from the first things I dropped. I
yeah,
feel like I'm nowhere near like my potential, so it's a lot of trial and error and just trying to see what's working, what's sticking.
mm-hmm.
So there's definitely gonna be a lot of different products getting thrown out there. So a lot of my things aren't gonna be what they look like before,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's just like how I'm marketing it. That's like a big piece of it. Like that was what I've been noticing in the clothing um, industry. It's like how you market.
How you market it.
Yeah.
I think that's what, you know, we go for is commercial based,
Yeah.
not just a video of somebody wearing the clothing and just showing you the shirt. It's more so like, let's give you a story.
Yeah.
Let's give you a feeling, and from there, you know, you take that information and you go do what that's supposed to do. If it's tell somebody else about it, if it's purchase, if it's, you know, stay tuned for, you know, what's to come. That's what I feel like we on right now, and I can definitely understand when you say like, you know, I'm just trying to work on the visuals of what the brand has to offer right now, especially with the creativity coming from everywhere. Because you can look at anything and be like, yo, that'd be fire if I did this in this with that person. So like,
Yeah.
I definitely understand that part.
And I've been noticing like anything sells. Like in clothing, any design sells. Like literally, bro.
That's good and bad.
I've seen terrible designs sell in mass quantities, bro. Like you could think of some brands in the top of your head, I'm not gonna name no names, that don't have the best designs, but it's on a bunch of people.
It's them names.
Like it's just the names, how they're branding it, and it's just like that FOMO effective if you don't get it, even if it's good or bad. Like everything sells, but it's just essentially like how you're gonna position yourself in like a saturated market like clothing.
And what keeps you motivated to continue?
I would say just going back to my whole mantra about keep moving forward, because I feel like it's no matter what we're doing, at some point you're gonna hit that point to where everything is gonna start working to how you envisioned.
Shit, I asked because
Yeah.
I had my clothing brand, and once it didn't go the way I wanted it to go,
Yeah.
I stopped. And that's
Yeah.
my fault because just because it didn't go my way, I shouldn't have stopped. I should have kept moving forward.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was years ago. So
Now you can always bring it back up. Just try different, like reinvent yourself. Like with my brand, I feel like I've reinvented it like 4 to 5 times. Like how our shoots, me and Ambrose, we first started doing shoots, or how I was marketing stuff is a lot different than how I was. So it's kind of like just finding your niche, whatever you call it, and then essentially just keep doing that. Because at the first 2 tries, and then like they always say, you got to put 10,000 hours in for something to work. You got to put those 10,000 hours in
10,000 hours in
for it to
perfect
work.
craft.
Yeah, so it's like As soon as I get that, like this could be really could be a whole waste of time, but I haven't felt like I've hit that point to roadblock to where I should stop and like, hey, like this has been a waste of time. And then with me marketing and like me doing having my own clothing business, I'm touching a lot of different things that like important aspects like of a business. So like say for instance, I'm learning a lot about marketing, websites, photo shoots, designing, photos, models. There's a lot of like aspects within the clothing industry that I can take and run with someone else. Like I've learned how to edit videos.
Sure.
I never would have been learn how to edit video if it wasn't my clothing brand. I know how to take pictures. I know how to get models. I know like latest studios. I made like good relationships with like some influencers who I can just call. Whoop, whoop. And it's like I don't know. It's like it's took me to a place where I didn't think that clothing is taking me. So that's kind of like really what my motivation is. It's like if I can do this with the very little audience that I have so far. I just imagine what I can do if I
Bigger.
continue to just get bigger.
Yeah.
Like even like a 5%, 10% bigger than what I am today. Imagine what that could take me, kind of thing.
Last place we just shot, right? The last place we just shot. At the end of the shoot, right? At the end of the shoot, we start talking to the person that works at the studio. He start letting us know, like, yo, they're selling this studio at the end of this month or very soon. He said, yo, all of the studio is beautiful studio. So much can come from that studio. Dude said, all the studio is 3 bands a month.
Yeah.
This nigga looked at me and said, bro,
We can do
let's
that.
do it.
Bro, I'm
Looking
telling
at him
you.
like, bro, I don't know what you got planned in your
Bro.
brain. That's what I be talking about. I don't know what you got planned in your brain that you can see this space and be like,
We got it.
we got it. We can do this.
Bro, I don't know. Sometimes I can be very risky at times, but I think opportunities like those are some things like you could just try. And if I fail, I fail. But at least to say like I did
tried.
it, I tried.
Right.
That's kind of thing what I'm doing with my clothes right now. So it's like I'm gonna try something as many times as possible. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Like I still lived. At the end of the day, I'm not like committing a crime. It's just simple business thing. Like if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But at least I guess say I tried. A lot of people would just look at it, look away. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I dipped my toe in it. It worked. That's a risk I took. Now my kids and my brother's kids and your kids, man, Ambrose.
Reap
Now
the
we lit.
benefits.
Now we're
Yeah,
lit.
now
Just
we
because of
lit.
risk, because risk I took. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's kind of like you never know what could take you there.
Now, with all this keep moving forward talk, right?
Yeah.
I can't help but think about this now because, like, this is why I love podcasts and just conversations, right?
Yeah.
So we're just having a conversation right now about things we normally wouldn't talk about.
That's
Now
it.
that I look at the grand scheme of things, it's like, do you ever have negative moments?
Absolutely.
Like, was there ever a point in your journey where you're like, bro, I'm not doing this clothing stuff no more. Like, it's just finito. It's not working. I don't think it's gonna work. Like,
I have those moments all the time, but it's just about when I think about how I can reposition myself to potentially win. It's like, all right, let me hop on my bag and try this other idea before I give up. Because it's like, yeah, I can be very negative and drop everything I've
You'll
done.
be reacting off your emotions.
Exactly,
Instead of
Bobby.
thinking clearly.
Yeah, instead of thinking clear. Exactly. And I feel like I've done so much work in these past, I started August 2023 was my first clothing line. So it's been like 2 years, almost 2 years. So it's like, if I drop all of this, it'll be like I wasted 2 years of my time. But I absolutely do have negative moments when my website isn't flowing. It's not, my
Don't look like the way you want.
customers are asking for things that I don't have. Or some things are just aren't working as I thought it was, or it's kind of like I'm having these moments like I didn't spend 6 hours editing this one video that only 100 people viewed, no one commented. Like, what are we doing
And it's only
here?
probably like a minute long.
Yeah, it's like, what are we doing here? So by the end of the day, it's like these hours, the time I'm putting in, can essentially be reaped. So it's like I'm building up my resume, my portfolio that I'm eventually gonna look back on and be like, thank God I didn't stop. Like, I feel like I'm not where I am to be today. Like, where I don't feel like I'm where I am going to be, but I know if I keep trying, practicing, and trying different stuff, I'm going to get there. And this is just all part of the story. But absolutely, bro, I be having negative moments every day.
Because, hey, man,
Every day.
I will be the number one person to tell people, anybody, like, when they about to walk into photography, I just be like, yo, it's not for the weak.
Yeah.
It's going to get expensive. You start one camera, next thing you know, you want to upgrade. a couple months later, now the camera that you want to upgrade to is $1,000 and change. So it's like,
Yeah.
I definitely be having my negative moments, and I had more. I want to say like, no, Jency's wilding, but I had more when I'm gonna have a Taco Bell. I gotta have more. I had more moments like that um when I was younger. So at the time this podcast releasing, my birthday already passed, and you better have said happy birthday to me
We about to be turned
under the
this weekend.
post.
We
Because if you
gotta
ain't say
talk
happy
about
birthday
that.
to me,
We
bro,
gotta
like,
talk about that after.
we gotta talk about that after, right?
Got to.
Mind you, I was going to send out an invitation. I'm going to the vault.
Yes.
That's
Fucking go.
That's why I pointed at him.
Outside.
We going to the vault on Saturday night. It's a nice little spot in Newark. I was gonna put it on close friends, like, yo, like, who want to pull up, this and that, or ask specific people that's not in the close friends. But in my younger years, I was definitely having a lot of negative moments. I had a lot of doubt, especially like, basketball not working out, me not going to college. Like, all that just made me felt like I failed at life. So now I think about it, it's like, with the Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, at the center of everything for me, it's like, bless you.
Bless you.
It's like those negative moments come to me now, but I would just talk to myself like, yo, the devil really trying to get over you.
Yeah.
Like, the devil trying to trick you out your spot when it's not even that bad. It's not even that bad. Just, journal, talk to God, read the word, and get back to your life. Get back to, living, trying to live righteously, thinking about, all right, what am I doing now that's not fulfilling me? And then when it's not, when I think about it, like, it's not fulfilling me, it's like, okay, but who else am I inspiring? Who else is taking from this? Who else around my camp is benefit from me? If I stop what I'm doing, it's so many people that's gonna cry.
Yeah. Yeah. You're funny.
There's so many people that's gonna cry and be like, yo, bro, so you don't take photos no more?
Yeah.
You don't create content no more? What's the rest of life looking like for you? Like, what about me?
Yeah.
What about me? Like,
Yeah.
what did I do to you, bro?
Crash
Like,
out.
and that type of stuff keep me going for real. I'm not gonna lie, that type of stuff keep me going because I don't even think about it like I'm doing it for me no more.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that I'm doing it for others because I make so many other people happy through what I can create. The images that they see and where they can see their brand going if we keep the relationship going. So I was just asking you about negative moments. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Quinn talking all this positivity and it's like, damn.
Yeah, I be having super negative moments, but
Hey, we gotta make you human on here. We gotta make you a superhero.
no, I be having very negative moments, but like you said, like, I don't know. I believe in the Lord Jesus Christ, and there's certain moments that I've experienced in my clothing brand that is kind of like, this is kind of meant for me in a way, even though it's not making me a bunch of money.
Right.
Like, I'm actually not even making money. I'm actually like losing money. Like, it's like I'm not even making, like, if you think about it, like, I can really, all the time I'm putting in, I can just go put it in like other
Like a second
skills.
job or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
So it's like, but like certain moments that I've experienced within it, it's kind of like this moment is meant for me. Like, this is what I should be doing. So it's like, gotta be that.
Where do you see the brand in the next 5 years? It's now 2025. Next 5 years is 2030.
It'll be 2030. In 5 years, I expect it to be in. I expect to have multiple distribution centers. I expect to have multiple different types of garments.
In 5 years, I'm gonna be 34. That's crazy.
Damn. My bad, bro. It just be happening to me. My bad, bro. I didn't mean to do that, bro. Every time someone.
Son, that's why you looking over here like that. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's 34. That's crazy, bro.
Oh my god.
That's OD. Bro.
How old are you? You ain't too far from us. You like 2 years under us.
No, I'm 24, bro.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Younger than us.
In 5 years,
That's 3 years.
I'll be where you at right now, or where you at on Saturday. Damn, bro. You be 34.
Damn. Hey, I'm gonna be 34 getting to it.
Yeah, you are for sure.
By the grace of God.
Yeah, by the grace of God.
But I interrupted you. With it 5 years.
Oh yeah, 5 years. Expect to be in multiple distribution centers. Hopefully, God willing, have my own store by then. Have a bunch of different garments.
That is
Global
so
reach.
possible. That's so possible.
Expect to have global reach.
Do you want a team?
Yeah, I'm currently building my team. Currently in this,
Need a team.
yeah, they don't need a team. Ambrose, you on my team if you don't know that by now at this point. But yeah, currently building a team in the early workings of it. I know I have a killer modeling team right now. Like they've been crushing these past couple shoots. Shout out to Chimdi, Benito, and the rest of the crew.
Just straggle in.
You're straggling, yeah.
We appreciate y'all.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all.
Shit, that's me. That's I'm
Sanaa,
including
Imani,
that. Fuck y'all.
One
Mac.
person that I forget to call
Fuck.
is him, but only because of his work schedule.
Yeah.
So it's like we only can catch him like after 5:30, 6
Yeah.
o'clock sometimes. Like
yeah, for sure. Yeah, we on the same time because I still gotta work. Like,
but your weekends are normally free.
yeah, my nigga is gonna be free. Yeah.
He works Saturdays.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He works Saturdays.
So you only get Sundays off?
I get a day throughout the week,
But it's
Okay.
but
like
it's always Sunday, but it varies all
Damn,
the time.
that's crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
Like this week, I got all weekend off, so
Oh, that's lit.
yeah,
so we gotta,
Yeah, you coming on for Vote
Oh, yeah,
Saturday
definitely.
for sure.
got to.
Yeah, Vote probably lit.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
So
man.
what advice do you got for up and coming entrepreneurs?
I'm up and coming, and I'll be giving myself
Hey,
advice.
of course.
Nah, I feel like I don't really have advice. It's just like just take your any
Your brand is an advice. It's advice in itself.
yeah.
So you can't say I don't have advice if your brand is advice.
Yeah, I would say like a fail means first opportunity in learning.
I never heard that one.
Or first attempt in learning, not first opportunity, first attempt in learning. So if you fail, if you come out with 10 shirts, none of them sell, you learn something from that. But if you sell all 10, that's like you succeeded. So I would say like take your punches to the face, like take it to the chin and really evaluate what happened to you, just so you don't make that same mistake twice. If you make the same mistake twice, then it's your own personal issue.
Yeah.
That was my problem.
I never heard that one. I heard it. Not every loss is a
I thought he was about to say yeah.
So
Not
L's
every-
is lessons. That's what I think about it.
Yeah, so I think that, and then another advice is just like try to find or make clothes or make your brand use your ecosystem around you to really make your product. The way I learned how to make clothes was I learned this in Isaiah's room with Ab and John. Like Zay was trying to figure out how to sew. John was really good in graphic design, and Ab he's already in like fashion school, so he was killing it. So I learned how to sew in Zay's room, and then Ab taught me. But it's like the reason how I learned is like I used my ecosystem. So I got my first lesson on how to sew in Zay's room from Ab, and we all tried to figure it out one day. We really couldn't get it. So I went to this girl named V Hair, and she sews hella wigs. I was like, yo, V, you think you can teach me how to sew? So she taught me how to sew. And she gave me my first sewing machine for like $100.
What year was this?
It's like 20.
Approximately.
So it's like 2023.
Oh, so like the first you actually started the brand.
Yeah, I learned how to
Okay.
sew. So she taught me how to sew. A girl that makes wigs taught me how to sew. Like, not even a girl that makes clothes,
Wow.
clothes. She taught me how to sew. Then from there, I kind of like leaned on John and like Isaiah more because they were on Procreate. So you learn how to design and stuff. So I learned Procreate. Eventually got into Illustrator, and then I met Ambrose like a year before that. You took pictures of me just on some like modeling stuff during COVID. So I was like, all right, bet. If I ever take a photo shoot, I'm gonna go to Ambrose.
Oh, went to the city.
Went to the
New
city.
York.
Remember that? I was like in 2021, 2022. So it's like, boom, this girl knows how to sew wigs. All right, she could probably teach me how to sew a tag on a shirt. Ambrose took my pictures before. He could be like a guy that help me make my videos. Then it gets to a point where like, all right, if I want to really break this barrier, what else do I need to get to like the next point to where like I can really make a lot of clothes? So it's like, then you go in teaching, you go on your own self-education chore. So I went on Udemy, learned how to really like edit on CapCut, figured that out. I want to get to more influencers. I went to my brother who's working with artists.
Udemy is like
It's like
Skillshare.
It's like Skillshare kind of. They have different courses, learn how to video edit and all that kind of stuff. Then I wanted to get to influencers to get my products. I went to my brother Lawrence because he already works for artists. So it's like you got to really work your ecosystem and look at the people around you when you're trying to make your own product before you try to jump out and do things.
What about for the people that is not around the certain people that would be beneficial to whatever they're building? You would just say get around them, go and find your
Yo, it
crowd.
doesn't even have to be clothing. It could just be young entrepreneurs, no matter what they're getting into.
I would say find find your purpose and find out what you're really passionate about. Because if you're not passionate about something, you're gonna be doing it for someone else. Like essentially, you really
You
want to
don't have
get
no love for it.
yeah. You're not really having a love for it. You're not gonna want to. You're not gonna be. You're not gonna want to like give up. You're not gonna want to sacrifice for it. You're not gonna want to take punches. You're not gonna want to fail at it.
And that's a
You got to
big
find
thing
something
right
that you're
there.
really passionate about, because that's big, bro. Because it's gonna get dark times. I
You
had dark
gotta make
times.
sacrifices.
Still having dark times. So it's like if you're not really passionate about it, when it's not working, you're not gonna really have that drive for it.
Okay. I
Yeah,
can definitely respect that.
yeah,
Definitely.
Especially with the community around you. Like, have a community.
sure.
If you don't have a community, go and find it. Like, I tell people that I run into and have a conversation about photography, like, reach out to me. Reach out to me whenever you want to ask a question.
Yeah.
Because 9 times out of 10, I'm going to help you, or I can get to the solution faster than you might without getting frustrated.
Yeah.
So I tell people all the time, you got photography, like, yo, he was doing a shoot the other day. I'm like, bro, call me.
Yeah.
If something go wrong,
I
call
did.
me.
I
He
did.
called me. He was like, yo, the flash stopped working. I'm like, all right, well, push this button. All right, that don't work. Just push a bunch of buttons until it happens. Something happens.
Shit worked.
You push a bunch of buttons, it just start working.
Right.
So I'm like, yo, like, it's been like, it's having the courage, I think, and not being, let's say, shy and feeling so independent when like you're starting out on your entrepreneur journey. Because if you want to be independent, you're going to like, fail over and over and over again. It's just like, I just think
Yeah.
reaching out to the people that's already doing the same thing, especially if the city's so small, it's like,
Yeah.
I don't care about the humiliation you might feel.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just reach out to that person, see how they're doing certain things. Mac told me like, yo, because he just got a new logo. He like, yo, I want to do beanies. I'm like, bro, Clinton. Clinton is already doing beanies. It's a shortcut. You don't got to figure out how to do beanies, go to YouTube. No.
Yeah.
Let's just cut that path in half. Clinton can let you know, yo, this is where I got my beanies at. This is the type of, file that you might need. I think it's a vector.
Yeah, vector PNG.
You're going to need a vector PNG file. Let's get that done and, get the
Yeah.
beanies out. It ain't got to be hard no more.
Right.
It don't got to be hard. We can get whoever in the beanies. It don't matter.
Yeah,
The models
literally,
is
yeah.
one text away. Yo,
Yeah,
you want a
literally.
model on Saturday? Girls be with it. We know a bunch of guys, so
Yeah.
it's definitely about community.
Yeah, for sure.
Entrepreneurship is definitely about community. In the beginning, I didn't, and I still don't surround myself with a lot of photographers, and that was my fault. I took the long route. I wanted to be independent. I wanted to do everything by myself. I think that comes from basketball for me. Like, I never played AAU. I barely played high school. I barely had any trainers. Everything was just me. I was like 13, 14 in Philly, pulling all my friends out of bed 6 a.m. in the morning, and I'm running workouts at 13, 14, bro.
You know why?
From watching videos.
It's because you was breakdancing. Add the clip of you breakdancing in here. Right here. Add the clip. No, show them the clip you sent your mans that was breakdancing American Dream.
Right.
Add the clip right here. I need to see that clip.
That's a lot. He's trying to add a lot of editing.
No. Add the clip. Add the clip
We gonna see.
of you breakdancing, because you were wilding.
Even dancing, bro, everything I've always done on my own. So, like, when I got to the photography realm, it was just like, yo, I've accomplished all this stuff on my own. I can do this on my own.
Yeah.
But if I would have just had help, all those paths would have been cut in half.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
But I still thank God for me doing it that way, because it's like, it landed me exactly where I am right now.
Mhm.
If basketball would have went well in Philly, I would have never moved here.
Yeah.
We would never be having this conversation. We would never know each
The
other.
spot wouldn't even
You don't even
exist.
know how life would be right now. So, like,
Yeah.
every obstacle I ever faced in life, I just be thankful for it. Like, all the fails, all the tears, me, like, not doing what I was supposed to do in school, being in the streets and doing dumb stuff. My mom seeing my path of life going down the wrong way. She was like, nah, I got to get you up out of Philly. I'd be thankful for all that. Because where I am today, I'm, like, super grateful. Like, I made it to 29. Because my birthday. Was
Hey,
Saturday.
you gonna be involved lit. What you talking about?
My birthday on Saturday, I made it to 29, bro. So many people that just didn't make it to 16, 21. And I just be thinking, like, damn, I'm almost 30.
Yeah.
The YNs be like, you I be like, bro, you better pray you make it this age. Old age is a blessing. Old age is a blessing. But that wraps up my questions for Clinton. That really wraps up my questions. We didn't want to ask you everything, but just want to shed some light on what the brand, what the brand means, what you stand for. I feel like a lot of times, and I tell it to everybody I know that owns a brand, that has a brand, that's working, like, share to your crowd what it is you do and why you do it.
Yeah.
Because it's people like me that want to hear the story. And I'm sure if there's people like me, there's thousands other people that want to hear the story. And as soon as they hear the story, now they locked in.
Yeah.
So once you share the story, give your background, they like, oh, I'm sure people not gonna know your family like lived in London, was born in London. Like to me, that's a whole different area.
Like
Like
we was in Whitechapel.
London.
We was in Whitechapel, boys. You ain't even know what Whitechapel is.
I don't even. You speaking
Those
English right now?
Those are real YNs. You got YNs in Jersey, Essex County. I got YNs in UK. I got the blend. It's people poking and shooting.
I don't know what Whitechapel is, and hopefully I never know what it is because
He said,
Nah.
he said, I
we
got
go to
lions
London, we are
poking
not
and
going back to
shooting.
your old hood.
Yeah, nah. I don't know. I love London though.
Imagine doing a shoot in London.
We gonna get there.
And we gonna get there for sure.
We gonna get there.
All we gotta do is travel. We got the people with us.
Nah, we gonna get there.
It's about making it a movie.
Yeah, we gonna get there for sure.
Mac, you gotta hold me down with the topics.
All right, I got you.
Hold me down. Now we into as we call it, this shits and giggles.
Hold on, I got y'all questions. You think I was just only going one way?
How you gonna interview us on our podcast?
Cause this is what Gaanihu means, bro. What are you talking about?
All right,
What does worth the wait mean? What does that mean? Unpack that a little bit.
unpack that.
Yeah.
Want me to say
I want
what-
Mac to explain.
So, like-
unpack it, yeah.
how this came about, right? Me and him was down in Jersey City shooting, right?
Mm-hmm.
We was with Aaliyah. She said she wanted to start a blog, and I'm like, yo, I want to start a podcast, right?
Yeah.
Nigga was like, nah, yo, I don't think podcast is it. I'm like, son, I think it's it, right?
Yeah.
And I just kept going,
That was
Yeah.
before pandemic.
right? And I just said a whole bunch of names. I can't even remember what the names
Yeah,
were.
He was going crazy. I know exactly what you're talking about. We was on that street and we was like standing next to each other
Yeah.
before we started shooting. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm like, yo, cause like that's when I first started working in the post office, and all I did was listen to podcasts. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
we sit down and have these conversations every day.
Yeah.
Why can't we just do that?
Yeah.
So like, it took a long time coming to
Mhm.
get to the point where we're at now,
Yeah.
and it's just like, it was worth it.
Yeah.
So it was worth the wait of coming. to see where we are now.
That's
Yeah.
up.
That's why then I always ask, is it worth it? Like, is what you're doing worth your time? So that's what I think it means to me.
Oh,
Just
for
like,
sure.
One thing I do want to be very clear on. The only reason I said it wouldn't work is because I knew the work that comes behind that shit. I knew the work that comes behind the podcast, and I was like, damn, am I willing to put that work in? But then over the years,
And that was like, what,
we just try to
2019?
simplify
Yeah.
the process every single year as we were active. There was
Mhm.
times where it's like months we wasn't talking about it, we wasn't thinking
yo,
about
we
it.
didn't, yo, we went a whole year without even
Recording an episode,
Damn.
a
Yeah.
full year. That's why when we came back
like,
last year,
At first, we started
my crib.
on Park Place. It
On
was
Park
just me and
Place,
you.
yeah. We had them
did,
chairs.
Yeah,
Like,
we had
yeah.
the two big chairs. It was just me and you.
Yep.
And then after that, I think we recorded one episode, and then it went like a whole nother 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's when shit started happening. Niggas started moving and everything. So boom. Then we went to your crib in Belleville. We did a couple episodes. Some didn't drop.
Some
A
of them
lot
just-
didn't drop.
A lot didn't drop. Some of them just messed up. The quality wasn't good enough,
Mhm.
and all that type of stuff played a part. All
And-
that played a part. And then I caught myself, right? Because with U-Haul, my own photography stuff, I caught myself like, all right, how can I delegate the tasks so I don't feel so much pressure?
Yeah.
That's me asking these niggas to learn Photoshop, to learn video editing,
Yo, but I was
to
willing to
learn
learn it.
sound. And it got to a point where it was like, it's too late for that. It's too
Is it-
late
but it's
for
never
us
too
time.
late.
It's too
Yeah.
late. No. But when I'm saying it's too late for us trying to like have consistency while we're building something very lucrative and have like beginning mistakes. Because with something like this, you working with an hour of footage. This is a lot.
Yeah. No, yeah.
An hour of footage, or even the way I make clips, is like, bro, I be sitting there clean, tell you.
Yeah.
We be sitting there making videos. It take you 2-3 hours to make one 30-second clip. So it's like,
Yeah.
this really
Yeah.
takes a different level of focus for me to now just hand it to you, but we're trying to be consistent. So like, with that keep going on and on and on and on, I was just like, at certain points, it's like, man, I don't got time for this.
Yeah.
I don't have time for this because it's like, it's going to like stress me out.
Yeah.
It's going to stress me out because the other people that's part of the
Sure.
podcast that, depending on me to get this out. And it's like, damn, all this pressure. Then I got to edit photos
Still
by this
gotta
time.
work.
It still got to work. You know,
Yeah.
still got to be a dad. Still got to be, you know,
Yeah.
a son and a brother. And it's like, it was a lot.
Yeah.
It was definitely a lot. But
That's crazy. Yeah.
rewind back. It was all worth the wait.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We here now.
That's
Our
the whole
set looks
point.
like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's so easy for us to get stuff out. Like
Yeah.
this
just gonna
stuff,
keep getting
I
better
don't
from
edit
here.
nothing, bro.
Yeah, that's tough.
I just get the audio, match it up, export. It's already set for the title to be in the front,
Mm-hmm.
and then fade out, and then go straight down to the corner, and then when everything's done, bro, all that is already set. So it's like it's nothing for me. It's just now I have to leave my laptop sitting for 8 hours,
Yeah.
so I can't use it for 8 hours. I normally try to do it when I go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm about to go to sleep, I'll just export, let it render, and then
Wait, it takes 8 hours to upload this on your computer?
it takes 8 hours for this to export.
Is it your computer's fault?
It's my computer. Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have a new computer by this week, but I just didn't order it because I'm still trying to research what's the better way to go. But yeah, it's because of my computer.
Damn.
Honestly, it should probably take the computer like 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
But nah, it's because my computer's so slow.
Yeah.
It takes 8 hours.
That's crazy.
That's another thing too. Is it's like when I'm really busy,
Mm-hmm.
I can't let my computer sit for 8 hours. Because if I'm working, you already know. If I'm working to 2 and 3 in the morning, and then I go to sleep and I wake up at 7 or 8, and I got to do work again, then I'm gonna have to stop the export.
Yeah.
Which is, it gets in the way. But yeah, I'm about to get a PC. I'm about to get a PC and a new laptop. And I'm about to get the R5.
Yo, this guy has been on a shopping spree with
This thing is
technology.
going crazy.
This DJI that's recording this, he
Like-
bought that, and he bought Meta glasses the other day.
No.
Then
Meta
he got-
glasses was a
then he
gift
got-
from my girl.
Whatever, it's still part of your budget sheet. Then this guy went and bought.
I've been harassing, bro.
got his camera fixed.
He's selling it for that price, $26.50. I hit him up, no reply. I hit him up, say, hey, I made an offer.
Yo,
Not playing.
Come with a 24 to 105 and a 16. I
that's
said,
a good.
yeah,
That's a good deal.
that's a
but,
good deal.
Yeah, free your pockets though. Free your pockets.
Hey, man. In the long run, when everything's just working, I don't got to buy nothing. I'm like,
Not
I'm
gonna
just
lie.
looking to smile like,
Yeah.
because I would definitely say 40% of my earnings from U-Haul, I put it all into all my technology.
Yeah,
People be like, yo, you don't got a savings or nothing like that? I'm like, nah, I invested all my money somewhere.
yeah,
Every cent, I invested it somewhere. Every cent, bro.
yeah.
And that could be bad and that could be good. In my case, it's good.
Benefit you in the long run.
Yeah, in my case, it's good because, like, we got things like this. I don't have to rent. I don't have to go look for new gear. I have everything I need. So
Yeah,
that works for me, especially being now like a full-on entrepreneur.
Right.
But it was a lot of rainy days.
yeah, for sure.
It was a lot of birthdays. I ain't had no money. I probably had like $300, and I'm like, damn, I do want to do such and such, but I
Yeah.
can't. It's all the sacrifice, bro.
Yeah,
I sacrificed everything for this shit. So now it's like when I'm locking in, I can just be happy because I'm like, yo,
that's what you want to do.
this is exactly what I want to do.
Yeah,
Exactly what I want to do.
yeah, that's lit. That's what's up.
Mac,
So look, when y'all booking a vacation, right? What do you put in first? What do you purchase first, right?
Oh, the
Hold on.
Oh,
I got you.
options.
Are you looking for a place to stay first? You booking
Mhm.
your flight first? Or you putting in your PTO? Which one you doing first?
Oh, that's a good question. I probably book to stay first, then put my PTO in after.
What you doing first, Mac?
What you doing first?
I'm definitely booking a place.
Yeah,
Place first?
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Damn.
What you doing, Rose? Oh, you don't got no
Because
PTO.
the flights is what.
You gave that up.
If all the times
You
that
got
I'm
a
ready to
limited
leave,
PTO now.
Yeah.
it's PTO first.
A PTO first? Dang.
It's PTO first.
No.
Because, as assistant manager, if it's busy, you ain't going nowhere. If it's busy,
Nah, you
literally
literally
tryna put in that
right,
shit back.
U-Haul rules was try not to take off in the beginning of the month and the end of the month. Because those are the most busiest times. People are moving in the beginning of the month and the end of the month, people moving.
out.
It was the middle of the month where it's like, all right, you good for sure. The beginning of the month, end of the month, if somebody else got something coming up, if we don't have enough staff, it's like, all right,
Now you gotta pick up that
yeah,
slack.
we don't know. You might not can't go. Like,
Yeah, it might be slow.
I don't know how people be like, oh yeah, like, I don't care if you accept my PTO or not. I was already going.
You ain't gonna have no job when you get back. It all depends on, like, for me, it all depends on the month, right? So, like, around the summertime, I would have to put my PTO in
Mhm.
first. before I even think about buying the flight or anything. But like, let's say it's October. Oh no, let's find this place first.
Yeah.
Let's book the flights, and then I'll put the PTO
Yeah,
in
for
that.
sure. Yeah.
So
Nah, that makes sense.
yeah,
That makes
I
sense.
mean,
Book your stay first.
Yeah, I gotta book my
you
stay
gotta have
first.
somewhere to stay when you
yeah.
win. Imagine.
I just rather go on the whim.
Nah, see, I can't do that. I ain't do that. I gotta have
All
something.
right,
in
my
my
question
head.
is: are you booking one way, or are
Oh
you
no,
booking
round
round
trip.
trip? For real?
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
round trip.
What?
Damn,
You're
I
booking
never-
one way and then one way back?
I've never booked round trip. I feel like it's always cheaper one way and one way.
Nah, son, that's too risky.
Risky
Me.
on what part?
Man, listen.
I'm saying no. You can book the one ways at the same time. I'm not saying like sometimes there's been
Oh,
times
see, I thought you was waiting to the last second to book the one way
to
back.
come back. Oh no, hell no. Oh, no,
But
no,
I mean,
no.
that's I don't know.
Yeah.
In the long run, is it really cheaper?
Hey, I've seen it to be cheaper.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've
seen
seen
it
it to
cheaper?
be cheaper. The ways that I've seen it to be cheaper.
I don't know. We might have to look that up
Yeah.
because it's damn it. I don't know
It feels like the same thing.
exactly
Hey,
because it all coming out your bank account one time.
Boom.
but if it's $60, $70 less, then what?
That is true.
I guess, but
Hey,
are you
man.
really? Is it really that much less? So
I
it's
don't
like-
really know if it's that much less because I really don't.
You don't pay attention.
Remember,
Mm-hmm.
but then again, I've never been on vacation. I don't think. I've never really been on vacation. I'm gonna be honest. You know, the times I leave and I go to Cali, that's not vacation.
No, I know.
That's
but
that's the most I've ever been. I never took a plane nowhere else but to California.
That's bad, bro.
I be trying to get
Why
this
you ain't
nigga.
go nowhere else, bro? You don't got a passport?
No, I tried
You
to.
got a passport. You gotta have a
I've been-
camera.
I've been trying to tell niggas to get a passport.
I sacrificed it all, bro. What are we talking about? No, I'm living my life now. I've definitely got to live my
Bro,
life.
you gotta get a pass. Go to the
No.
go to the post office
Feel that
and go
shot?
get a U.S. passport application, bro.
Look, this is the episode where they
Yo, you want
clowning
what's
me
crazy?
I
No,
don't got a
because
passport,
I gave him a
He gave
passport.
Passport
me-
application?
He gave me
I gave him an
a couple
application
years ago.
years ago.
Years
When
ago.
I went and did mine, 2018, because that's when I got mine.
Yeah,
I'm
he
like,
definitely
yo,
brought
I'm
me
gonna
the
print out.
pamphlet. Yeah.
I'm gonna print out
Yeah.
passport applications. All we gotta do is fill it out, go down. Gave it to him. Bro ain't never fill it out.
Yeah, bro.
You did yours in 2018?
Yeah,
You 7 years late, Ambrose. Ain't counting. You still ain't do it yet.
because it expired 28.
Yeah.
Man, I just had a kid, bro. My life was in shambles. I wasn't thinking about leaving.
Oh, that is true. Was she 6 now? 5? How old is she?
Yeah, but 7, 8, 9.
7.
Oh.
She going on 8.
Damn.
I had just had a child. I wasn't thinking about leaving. I'm thinking about how much to fund this child's life. Talking about filling out a damn passport, but I was not filling that shit out.
She about to be old enough to do the BTS. Not gonna lie. She gonna
Man,
have to
she
bring
old
her to your
enough.
shoes.
She's probably already doing
She
it.
old enough now, nah.
She could be doing your
I want her
BTS.
to get her own stuff. I want to put her in gymnastics.
Okay, doing
That's
backflips.
what she wanted to do. I was going to teach her, but I learned the hood way, so
Yeah.
that
I
ain't
was
no
gonna
way.
teach her.
That's on the grass. If you hit your head, it's over.
Damn.
You just get up and you.
Shake it off.
They ain't got that strength nowadays. Some of these kids got that strength, but not all of them.
Nah. I don't
Not
know.
all of them.
This new generation. All right, so look, you could pick 2 at this moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
It says a new car, $55K per month, unlimited food, a 6-figure job, pay no taxes, or $250K right now. But you can only pick 2 of them.
I'm picking $55K a month,
Yeah, without a doubt.
and then I'm picking unlimited food. Fuck the
I'm
$250
definitely
right
doing.
now.
Nah, I ain't doing that.
Unlimited food, that's the African.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
hell
think
yeah.
I'm doing food.
You know what I be eating
I
up?
think I ain't paying no taxes.
I will be chopping jollof rice, goat meat, crab, unlimited food, bro. You know what that is?
Food?
Unlimited, bro.
Bro,
Bro, you
Yo,
wild.
bro.
55K a month?
55K, bro.
And you want to pick unlimited food if you're doing 55K
That's
a
how I can
month?
pick 2.
That's a waste.
yeah.
55K and unlimited food.
Yes.
I mean, it's not.
I will
it's not-
never
that's not
pay
a
for
waste.
food
It's
again.
not a waste.
55K will be entering my
That's all.
pocket. You know how much? You know how expensive food is, bro. Every
No,
time I go to Costco, I spend 200. I go there twice a month. 400.
Give me the 6-figure job and 55K per month.
You want you
So,
greedy?
Yeah, lucky I didn't say the 250.
This nigga want everything. I don't need a 100K job.
Shit, me, I do.
Bro,
Yo,
55
Max
per
said
month,
he
I
wanted
need
a
unlimited
100K
food.
job and 55K a month. Yo, that's max.
Honestly, if it said new
At first
house,
I said pay no taxes, but
if it say
We
new
not-
house on
yeah.
here, I would have picked new house.
you said what? New
If-
house? Oh yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
if it said new house on here, I
definitely,
would've picked new
I
house.
like your crib though.
But
Yeah,
still,
I like your
like,
crib. Bro, 55K a month, bro. I will live on a ship. I'm living on a cruise, bro.
I'm doing 55K and I'm doing no taxes, bro.
That's what I said at first, but like
55K no tax.
And no taxes, bro.
Nah, you out wow.
I mean,
55 times 12 is 660,000.
niggas is good.
You should tax.
No
I think
taxes.
you're like in the 20, 30.
You're not getting. I don't think you're getting taxed on that though.
What you mean?
The
On
55.
55K a
Yeah, I
month?
don't think you're getting taxed on that.
Bro.
It's just 55.
If you live in America, they're taxing on everything.
Yeah, they taking a third of that.
So you definitely will get taxed from that.
Yeah.
That's
So
why I got
I'm
my
saying-
6-figure job. So I'm cool.
You taxing that too.
55K
Hey.
a month, I don't need to work.
You don't need to work, yeah.
No,
See, y'all think the wrong way. Y'all think about food and jobs.
Bro.
Y'all valid.
If I have unlimited bro,
55.
we can get 3 seafood bowls right now and I have 55 bands in my pocket.
I don't even eat seafood bowl, so
Bro, why get you
If you had
eat,
55
bro, I'll eat
bands,
Wagyu for breakfast.
if you have 55 a month,
Mhm.
how much money per month you think you would spend on food?
I'm spending a lot on food. I'm spending
You're
that shit.
one
on food.
person in a month.
I'm spending that shit. I'm eating
You gonna
Wagyu.
spend it because you have it?
I'm
Yeah.
eating Wagyu
Come on,
every
this
day.
This is just the
You
same
had
thing.
Wagyu before?
Nah,
I never had Wagyu before. So you tripping. You don't need Wagyu.
Bro, if
It's
it's
London
unlimited,
shit, bro. Nah.
bro, think about it. Lock in here. Look
he
at
said
me.
lock in.
55,000. None of it gotta go to food, bro. None of it.
I get your point. I totally get your
Unlimited
point.
food, bro.
I totally get
Yo.
your point.
What's your approximate salary a year, you think?
With the 55,000
No, I'm talking about you in real life right now.
right now.
Cause I think I just came off of 60K. I think I just came like 63 last year.
You was
You're
getting
telling me, first of all, that hurt so much because it made me
Yeah,
realize
fuck that
like
shit.
5,000 or 6,000 less, I was just in another tax bracket. The first tax bracket.
Mm.
So bumping up there got me to the second tax bracket.
They taking all that shit.
Me and the ticket, bro.
Yeah.
I don't need them checks. I
They
used to get
taking
from
all
U-Haul.
that shit.
After I seen them taxes, I used to cry and just Google how do you get less taxes taken out your check because it's crazy.
Nah.
Federal withholding, Social Security,
Medicaid.
OASDI holding. I'm like, bro, what is this?
Nah, they wildin'.
55K a month and unlimited food, bro.
Bro, I'm good. Bro, I can.
No, that's bugging out.
I'm good. And I don't need no new car. I'm keep my Honda.
Oh God, I'm keeping that
Yeah,
Honda.
yeah.
That's bugging out, bro.
Hell
Oh God, I'm
yeah.
keeping that Honda,
You want to work after you getting 55K a month?
bro.
I'm just letting y'all. I just want y'all to think.
Get,
I just want my black brothers next to me to think logically.
Wait, so what
Bro,
you pick?
at
What did
first
you
I
pick,
said
Ambrose?
pay no
Again?
tax.
55K and no tax.
At first I said
That's
pay no taxes, but then I had to look at it.
$660,000 1 year.
Mhm.
So
All right, so
a couple months into my second year, I'm a millionaire.
No, you're not.
55.
You don't got $1 million. You gonna have like half of that.
Okay.
Cause you gonna buy 3
Okay.
R's.
Think about-
you gonna have 100 DGIs everywhere.
Think
all
about
over
the
house.
investments you're gonna make that's gonna return for you.
Oh, tight. I need unlimited food though, bro. Not gonna lie, I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
Unlimited food? Do you know what
How much
unlimited?
time you eat a day?
4 or 5 times.
damn,
No, you don't. You don't have that much time in your day to eat 4 or 5.
Bro, I eat 4 times a day.
No.
like 4 full meals a day.
Bro, I eat
How
4.
many?
I
Like,
eat
like
4
4
or 5
meals. You eat
times
4
a day.
meals a day.
Bro,
You wake up and get to the gym at 5:30, 6 a.m.
yeah.
Run me down your food schedule.
I bet. So I wake up around 4:30, 5ish.
Mhm.
I come home by like 6 a.m. I'm eating eggs or bacon, eggs or salmon. Boom.
Okay.
I have a pre-lunch. It's like a little salad, a little lunch, eggs type shit.
Okay.
Then by 1, 2 p.m. I'm have my main lunch.
Okay.
When I get home, or I usually have like a little snack between that protein shake. When I get home, I have dinner. But if my back feeling big that day, I'll have 5 meals. No cap. I eat at least three times
Yo,
a day.
some of them sound like snacks, bro. You having 2 snacks a day, bro.
Bro, all right, bro. Just for that, I'm gonna make a video of me what I eat a day, cause you don't believe me, bro.
Yo,
I
what?
eat- I
4 or
eat
5 times a day.
4 or 5
bro?
times. Ask Lawrence, bro. He seen me eat, bro. I can
So
eat,
4 times. That's crazy, bro.
bro. I gotta get my muscles right. I don't want a shirt on this summer.
4 to 5 times. All right, you say your Costco trip.
Costco trip is 300 minimum,
300.
twice a month.
Damn.
I got a family.
I'm still
Right.
I'm still doing the math. I'm not. I'm
600 times 12 is
600
7,200.
times
7,200 a year.
is 7,200 a year.
Yeah.
Mine is 660,000. You're left with $652,000.
But
If you take no taxes and 55K.
But here's the thing, bro.
You care about.
So wait, time out. The taxes. I don't think the taxes is talking about on this shit. The taxes is for anything else. You don't have to pay no taxes regardless.
Bro.
That's why I'm still taking the 55K and I'm not going to have a job. What do I need a job for if I'm getting 55K a month?
I understand.
I get you.
But
That's your mortgage.
a nigga be hungry.
That's a car note. If you want a car or you want a brand new car, you can save up. That's your car note.
Mm-hmm.
That's food for your crib.
Yeah.
That's vacation. Which,
Bro, you know what, Ambrose? Do you
Yo,
know?
do you
what
know
y'all
how quick,
understand
you
me?
know how quick you can blow through
Ambrose,
that
do
without
y'all
working?
understand? Because I'm
Ambrose,
gonna cut this
check-
up because I
check-
can't believe
check.
my brothers are taking
if
unlimited
you had-
food and a 6-figure job. You want to work after 55K a month?
Son.
Bro, I'm taking 55K.
No.
Niggas
Let's
is gonna
be
blow
real,
through
bro.
that. No,
I'm
of course
taking
not.
55K and unlimited food, bro. You know why? Because what if I have four or five kids? Right? You know how much it is?
All right,
to
now
feed all
that's
them kids?
different. Now that's different.
It's not that much money.
What is breakfast, lunch, dinner, right?
Yo, at 55K.
No, if he got 4 or 5 kids, I would
at
pick him
I got
up.
55, you want your children to be buff like you?
Yeah, I want my daughter.
So that's
to be-
why they got the limited meals.
Yeah, unlimited. I don't gotta ever pay for food. I'm going to Benihana free.
Your
Roof
daughter's-
Chris
Your
free.
daughter is not finding a husband.
Damn.
My husband, my son gonna be Aki.
You want your daughter to be buff like you?
She not gonna be buff, but she
She
gonna be
in shape.
she gonna be alright. Son, same thing. They gonna be well fed. But cause you don't really eat that much, bro. So eat like one time a day, bro.
I eat twice a day.
See,
I try to get 2 meals
try
a day.
to eat twice. If I eat twice, I'm crashing out. Not gonna lie.
Damn.
I be working, bro. You know what's crazy? I eat twice a day and I be in the house all day.
Now that's crazy.
Yeah, you're wild.
That's
I
crazy.
be in the house all day and I only eat twice. Cause I just don't be hungry. But you're feeding your body
Mhm.
and you're lifting, so your body's screaming for food.
Yeah, for sure.
Understood.
Yeah, I be hungry, bro.
But for you to take unlimited food,
Yeah, limited food.
For him to say he eat 4 or 5 times a day.
Yeah, comment was the.
How many
the-
times
2
y'all
to
eat a
3.
day?
2 to 3.
How many times y'all eat a day?
Somebody gonna say once.
Of course. Shit.
4 to 5 times.
And I got a fast metabolism, bro. Yeah, bro.
You know, sometimes I be thinking like, damn, I should go to the gym with him in the morning.
You should.
But it always comes back to me. Praj. Imani. I worked out with Imani one time.
Oh, he was like, never again. I
happened?
remember that.
I worked out with Imani one time. I don't know if you know him. You probably seen him at LA Fitness.
Mhm.
I worked out with him one time, bro. Maybe like 4 years ago.
At 5 a.m.
No, just worked out in general at LA Fitness. Bro, we was on the machine, right? We was on the machine where you rest your elbows
Mm-hmm.
and
Curl.
and curl.
Yeah.
He never changed the weight when it was my turn. And he was at least 15, 20 pounds bigger than me. So now I'm lifting what he lifting.
Right.
My body was sore for a week.
Yeah, but that's on you to change the weight, bro.
I'm a beginner.
Bro,
I got in the gym with somebody that's normally in the gym so I can like.
So you tried that shit, was like, nah, this is good.
you did 4 sets.
Bro, I never complained.
So that's you.
Everything he was doing, I never complained on the weight. I'm telling you, we never changed the weight.
You never went back.
Never went back.
I ain't see bro for 5 years.
That shit ruined. That shit ruined his friendship.
Yeah. Nah, bro, you gotta get in the gym, man. I just get in the gym to look good when I take my shirt off. That's it.
How long you been in the gym though? Like how many years? It's been years. Because you're not getting the type of body type you have with like a year or two.
Probably consistently like 2 years. But I was going to the gym when I was like in college sporadically. But probably like a year and a half, 2 years.
And you like you said, you just want to look good with your shirt off.
Yeah, I just want to
It's
look
like
good
you're
with my
not
shirt
even
off.
training for nothing. You just go to the
Yeah.
gym just to.
And when I put my clothes on, we put a certain hoodie on.
You want that shit to be tight.
I want it to be tight. When I put a chinchilla on, you know what I'm saying? I look Aki. And I don't know, you just feel good when your body is like, you know what I'm saying? Just come back to the gym, bro. We miss you.
Man, I just be thinking about like when I'm on the court, I don't want to feel heavy. Cause I'm on the court now and I get busy. Yo, the other day I'm hooping, right? Damn, what is this called?
Your wrist?
Yeah, your wrist, but like this bone right here.
Oh, you
I don't know.
I'm just asking the niggas that graduated college. Anyways,
Nigga, that was a marketing major.
Man, I did finance.
whatever
man.
this is, my wrist hit somebody in their nose. He's like, "Yo, you good? That felt like your elbow." Matthew started laughing. Matthew started laughing like, "Damn, my big brother not even that strong." I'm like, "Well, he hit all bones." So
Matthew might be bigger than you now. I think about
Matthew's
it.
not bigger than me, bro. Matthew's not bigger than me. I'm a cool 173. How much you weigh?
Like 2.
2?
Yeah, I'm at 2 flat, bro.
Damn.
But I don't feel like 2. I feel like if I'm 175, 180. But
if we raced,
you could probably win.
I would burn you.
I just had surgery.
Damn.
All right, damn, my bad.
You just had surgery.
I'm taking that
what?
back.
Your leg?
My left patella tendon.
Damn.
But give me. I've been running. I'm gonna do this. JP Morgan Corporate Challenge 3.5 miles in May. Give me till July. I'll burn you. I'm fast, bro.
You're not fat.
I'm fast, bro. I'll burn you, bro. We can go to the track, 100 million.
Just because I don't lift don't mean I don't work on mobility and you know what I'm saying, like
mobility this, mobility that, bro.
I'm keeping my mobility up.
No shoes either.
We both Africans.
Africans.
We both Africans, so we can go no shoes.
Bro, no
Oh yeah. Have you seen a lot of Black Stable movies?
Which one you referring to?
Friday the Next, Don't Be a Menace, all that type of shit.
Yeah.
You seen all that?
Yeah.
Why have you seen that? Why?
What you mean why?
Why?
Because he keep trying to say
I
he
haven't
didn't see it because he's African.
Is our parents watching stuff like that?
No, of course not.
Nah.
Hell no, right?
Yeah.
How did you see those movies?
My mother had the DVD.
Hey,
So?
your mom was watching stuff like that. My mom? What your mom was watching when you was young?
My mom?
Did she have VHS? Did she have DVDs of the African?
My mom had CNN going. She don't watch nothing else but CNN.
Okay.
I never seen my mom watching like a movie or a show and be interested.
So what made you interested to watch these Black Stable movies?
I think it's from elementary school. It's like a lot of these my friends that were like in
Okay.
American, I would see it, or I used to see it like the advertising or just
So the influence.
hear references. Yeah, influences around me like just from adolescent.
Okay. Nobody influenced me to watch anything. That's and next thing you know, it's like, how would I get these movies available to me? I wasn't going to Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't never go to Blockbuster.
You never been to Blockbuster?
I have, but niggas used to rent games from Blockbuster.
So how was you watching these movies young? Like DVDs or
Yeah,
like
DVDs.
on demand?
Nah, fuck no. DVDs.
Yeah.
I had no way to get a hold of these DVDs at all.
Damn.
At all.
I
Comcast.
got some DVDs downstairs for you. You ever watch the whole thing of the Boondocks?
Yeah.
It's
Boondocks lit.
not. I probably watched maybe like 5 episodes more.
Have you watched Paid in Full?
No.
Yo,
I end this podcast right now. You ask me another dumb question.
it's worth
I
it.
ain't seen none of them.
It's worth the wait, bro.
You
Name-
wanna know what's funny?
Name any movie I ain't seen. Think about it.
Think
Think
about
about it.
Harry Potter at least.
Probably not.
Hate Harry Potter.
Oh, all right.
Never seen it.
All right.
Harry Potter would be too long as much if I heard. What else? What you got?
This is topic of movies.
No,
Nah.
stop it.
Oh, type shit.
You wanna know what's funny? Remember how I said I deleted all my old pictures off of fucking Facebook?
Mhm.
Why somebody went and found my shit and sent it to me? Like sent me my old pictures. No, it's somebody I know.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, we don't got nobody, no
Oh,
strangers
yeah.
listening
I
to
was
this
about
shit.
to say,
Niggas don't know my full name.
Yeah.
But when I say, I'm gonna let you insert the picture too. When I say I was cracking the fuck up,
They
when
got
I
me.
seen
They
this
got
up,
me editing this one for real. He talking about pop the video
You
up and
gonna
you
have
break
to. You
dancing.
gonna have
Pop
to.
the picture up.
You gonna
Yeah,
have to.
bro,
This
you
the
got
first
some work to
guess.
do,
This the
Ambrose.
First guess, you gotta do it.
First guess, bro. You got.
You gotta do it.
All right, they want me to lock in for this episode. I'll lock in
Got
for this
to.
episode.
Shit, y'all wanna do one more?
Yeah.
All right, so
what
look,
time we at? We at.
105.
Oh wow, we passed the hour. Okay,
Yeah.
you can do the last question.
All right, so look,
I'm
there's
doing
100
one.
grapes, right, in a bowl, right? Each one you eat, you get $100,000. But there's 3 poisonous ones in the 100. How many you eat before you stop?
I'll let the guest go first. 100 grapes.
100
You
grapes.
don't know which one gonna be poison.
Nope.
But you gonna which
Every time you eat one, it's
$100K.
$100,000.
you don't think about him? You let him lead the questions. It's all gonna be money. That's all you think about. Is that Skrilla?
No, I ain't want to get too deep
All you
in
think
this
about
shit.
that cheese, that fettuccine.
I ain't want to get too deep in this shit.
Can't be a millionaire off of it though. Wait, no, I could.
Hey, your probability is high.
I could. So I could.
I don't know.
It says, wait, read the question one more time.
You got 100 grapes in a bowl,
Mm-hmm.
right? Every one you eat, you get $100,000. But there's 3 poisonous grapes, right? How many are you eating before you stop?
Oh,
You don't know when. You don't know which.
I don't
one's
know
poisonous?
when.
Nah.
I'm gonna at least eat like 75 of them.
Damn, you're tripping. You're
75?
gone. I said my number was way low.
That nigga
Holy
do not
shit.
love life.
Cause it's 97. You have a 97% chance of fucking it up.
I'm not trying to take that chance though.
To have a potentially $100 million.
Yeah, I'm not taking that chance, bro.
I grew up broke. I would take my one grape, 100K.
Yo, no bullshit.
And I'm going.
bullshit.
I'm not.
My mind was like
hold
8
you.
grapes.
8?
8. From 5 to 8.
Nah, bro. Get rich or die trying.
You gonna die trying, my nigga.
Probably not.
Fuck that.
How many grapes you eating, bros?
One.
Oh,
I don't believe him.
bros.
I don't believe him.
I think in the world that I've been in, I realized how rich you can get off investments. I only need a little bit.
Of course.
I only need one grape.
But like, think about it.
I thought about it.
You eat one. Like, oh, I think I could do another one.
Bro,
Get another one.
Bro, I'm the
And
type.
you good.
I'm the type. If I play somebody 1-on-1, you're not getting a rematch.
You giving niggas rematches. It might not be today.
If I know I'm gonna whoop your ass,
Yeah.
yeah. But if I know it's like, oh, you might fight back, I'm good.
After your first one.
After my first, I'm good. And I don't think none of it. Maybe I could beat him again. No.
I'm gonna take my dub and go home.
No, bro.
Get up out of there.
I might.
You're not even looking. I'm just take one grape, right?
Speaking of
As
balls.
soon as it's good and there's no poison, run me my money. Run me my money. And I want it cash. In the black devil. You said how much?
He said 75.
75 grapes.
You did.
He's
I
wild.
don't think I'm there yet.
8?
I said 5 to 8.
I'm eating 75 grapes.
Nah,
bro.
son.
We gonna be lit.
Nah, son. Now, what happened? You did all of that on that 75th grape. Is that poisonous one?
I'm shit.
Man,
that for
at the
what?
26 for him.
Nah, bro. If I eat 75 grapes successfully, sure. You gonna wait? I'm gonna just wake up and sell Ambrose money.
Bro said unlimited food. I'm not off unlimited food, bro.
Nah, limited food is it, bro.
55K a month. Bro said a 6-figure job.
Yeah, 6-figure job and 55K a month. Like,
Hey. Because that 55K is going to all investments.
6-figure job. You only get 40 hours of vacation time.
Who?
At a 6-figure job.
Says who?
What 6-figure job you think is going to...
I don't know. 40 hours. So you're telling me
that sounds about right.
Yeah,
1 week off?
All right, 80 hours. My bad. I'm sorry. I just left the corporate world. I'm sorry. 80 hours. 2 weeks. Wow. 2 weeks out the whole year. 14 out of 365.
How many vacations you taking out the air regardless?
If I'm at 55K a month, I will leave this motherfucker every month. If I don't have a job and they're not
That's
taxing
what I'm saying. Unlimited with unlimited food. Fuck
He
tax.
asked for a job. I can't believe you.
Do you know you know his ways around no tax, bro? Yeah, you asked for a job and 55K. You ain't shit, man.
Hey.
Mac want money and responsibility.
Oh my
Hey.
God,
That
bro.
55 gonna take care of something. The rest of that money is mine.
But you're not gonna want to wake up and go to work after they done direct deposit 55 bands into your Chase account.
So what type of lifestyle do you expect to be living with 55K a month and 6-figure job?
Yeah, 6-figure job. We talking about
Like
100,000.
what car you said you keep the same car?
No. If
You
I
gonna
get,
drive-
if I get, if
You
I'm
drive a
getting
Bentley?
a Bentley, nah, that's crazy. I ain't doing all that.
Hey, 55K a month, you could.
I could. That don't mean I'm gonna do it.
I'll get a driver at that point. I ain't driving no more.
That's true. I would get a driver. He want to drive himself still.
Fuck no.
Nah.
Probably. No, fuck yeah.
All the
Hell
money
yeah.
right here.
Hell yeah. In my Lambo just chilling. 55K in my pocket.
A Lambo,
Go-
55K?
Going to my 6-figure job.
Damn.
Cause shit's like, yo, I'm here because I want to be here.
Type
I don't
shit.
have to be here. I'm here because I want to be. It has to be
So
something I
if
love
you
to do
don't-
though.
No. Now he trying to break down this shit. to
Nigga,
the
you just
times.
broke down the taxes and the money and all of that. It has to be something. It has to be something I love to do.
Bro, 55K and no taxes is easily the route to go.
Bro, there's ways around taxes, no taxes.
I don't want to
at
worry about that.
55,000, bro.
I don't want to worry about the ways around it. I just want to know from the start, y'all not taxing me.
No,
And I
that
get my
money's
money.
getting taxed. You're not paying taxes on everything else. That money in that situation is probably getting taxed.
What else I'm paying taxes on? Candy?
Nigga, what do you mean?
I'm paying taxes on clothes. But
Nah, I'm getting 55K.
Everything got taxes on it.
Not gonna lie, I might go crazy that first month. I might spend the whole thing that day.
In like 2
to be in
weeks.
debt the first
In like
month.
2 weeks. In like 2 weeks, yo.
Nah, I
I'm
don't
gonna be
need
telling
to.
niggas, yo, I got you next month, bro. Just
Nah, facts,
hold
bro.
me down, bro. It's for sure gonna hit the account next month.
Nah, I'm going crazy.
Let me hold that.
Gotcha. Gotta go crazy.
Nah.
Them first what? Especially if I got my 6-figure job, I'm going crazy the first 6 months with
Yeah.
that 55K a month.
Yeah, nah. 55K a month. Sheesh.
You kidding me?
All right, it's almost
Yeah.
9. Take us out of
Yeah,
here,
for real.
Mac. Yeah, time flew.
Hey man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Go follow us on TikTok, Instagram. Check us out on Apple Podcast, Spotify Podcast, and remember, is it worth it?